Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Tabor Talk. So, getting right into this. Everyone who knows me, I am, and I think I've been pretty clear with all my videos and my social media presence, I am a free market guy, 100% pro-capitalist. Free market capitalism. What I do oppose is unfettered capitalism where there's no regulation. Here's another thing. I've done many videos on that, and I'll be doing more in the future. But I want to talk about one of the problems with free market capitalism is really our values and what we find important. We place too much of an emphasis and a value on entertainment. Now, we all know this. Let me give you an example, okay? Like even what I'm doing now, what kind of a service? I'd like to think that these video recordings have some value. I talk about my health issues, I talk about important issues, and yes, I want to do two things. I want to entertain and inform, all right? But let me go back to our society, what they place value on, all right? So for example, entertainment. Like, let's see, who is the Tom Brady, all right? He's a quarterback. What is his salary? What does he get, $25 million a year? He's an athlete. He throws a ball. So, but yet, I don't know, last week we had the plumber come over here, and I don't know, what does he make, $60,000 a year? Joe Rogan does podcasts, and I love Joe, but he gets $100,000 a podcast. He makes $25 million a year. Joe Rogan. So Joe Rogan makes more money in 3 hours doing that podcast than the plumber does in a year. So real important jobs like plumbers and electricians. And then I'm not just focusing on tradesmen. I mean, what about, doctors, physicians, engineers? These are important jobs, but yet Tom Brady gets, $25 million a year. It's a big, huge contract. A-Rod years ago had like $400 million he made for fucking hitting baseball. How about, remember the Howard Stern? Howard Stern has penis jokes. And I actually like Howard. I think he's pretty funny. But did you know when he first got that deal with Sirius, $100 million a year? I mean, what the fuck? For Howard Stern. I mean, I like Howard Stern, but I think, not to toot my own horn, but I'm way better than Howard Stern. Listen, let me take that back. Howard was good at the time, and it's all timing. But I mean, if Howard and I started out today, I don't think it would be kind of ridiculous. I hate the comparisons. But you see what I mean, people? It's like, that's the problem with having this total free market system. Howard Stern says penis on the radio. He gets $100 million. And then you have a guy who's, the guy who built this house, this cabin. Like, he's actually doing something. He built this fucking house from scratch, this beautiful log cabin. Now, I'm sure, I'll just give you his first name, Scott. I'm sure he's compensated and all this and that, but he's not a millionaire. He's not even, so I can almost, like Joe Rogan makes more money, I'll say, probably in 2 days, two podcasts. I'm trying to think how much Scott makes. Well, let's just say, to be conservative here, let's say Joe Rogan, I could guarantee you, Joe Rogan makes more in 1 week than Scott, who made this fucking cabin, does in a whole year. People don't have problems with this? Okay. All right. And by the way, Jeff Bezos, and I love Amazon. I think Amazon is awesome. I use it almost every day. It's the fucking shit. But again, I say this all the time, not to pick on Jeff Bezos. It's not really him. It's the system. He's exploiting the system. Jeff Bezos, worth $162 billion. Let me repeat that. $162 million. It would take thousands of years to count his money. Literally, you can't spend that money. And okay, people, right? Tabor Talk. Have a great day.